Welcome to Heart with Doc Martin, where I share with you my thoughts on various subjects and challenge you to think differently. So what I want to talk to you about today is one of my favorite subjects, which is our inner voice, our inner roommate, as Michael Singer would call it, the author of The Untethered Soul. And you may have heard me quote on other videos one of my favorite quotes by Michael Singer, which is, "You are not the voice in your head, you're the one who hears it." And recently I was reading the book, "You Are Not Your Brain" by Schwartz. And it really got me thinking, because he talks about the brain versus the mind and the fact that our brain kind of works in an autonomic fashion. It just kind of keeps going. But our mind is the entity that can actually control how we interpret what our brain is sending us from a messaging perspective. And so I talk about this book in one of my other book reviews. But for the purposes of today, what I want to challenge you around is challenging your thoughts that you hear in your mind. Because what we've done over the years, all of us, is we've developed habits around how we look at the world and how we think about ourselves. We have this constant talk track in our brain, whether it be I'm fantastic or I'm not good enough. Most of us follow in the latter category. I'm not good enough, smart enough, pretty enough, fit enough, thin enough, whatever the heck it may be. So the challenge to actually overcoming these thought processes is first identify these thoughts as thoughts. They're not you. They're not necessarily a manifestation of you. These are thoughts that we've created over time as an inner talk track. So if we're starting to have these thoughts, if we're starting to notice these thoughts, that every time you see an attractive man or woman, you might have a thought, well, I'm not that pretty or handsome or hot or whatever. The first step would be challenging that thought. Really? Why am I saying that? How true is that really? And so it's a journey that we can all go on, but the first step in that journey is actually being aware of our thoughts. So my challenge to you is be aware of your thoughts. Hear what you're saying to yourself. Challenge those thoughts. Is that really, really true? Because the reality that we all do is this. It's human nature. Our thoughts lead to feelings and emotions that lead to actions. So these thoughts that come up, if unchecked and unchallenged, lead to actions, whether that be not doing anything or doing things that are unhealthy for us to kind of tamp down those negative thoughts and feelings that we have in our brain. So my challenge to you is first, be cognizant, be curious of those thoughts, challenge those thoughts. How true is that really? And it will start to reawaken you as a whole being to start to see the difference between your thoughts versus who you really are. So those are my thoughts for the day. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click notifications so you don't miss out on any of our videos, book reviews, or interviews. And remember, life speaks to you. And if you think it doesn't, you're not listening. Take care. Bye-bye.